What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 with our Russian imperialistic campaign. One would argue that we are actually doing much better than the situation that we were in about 2 episodes ago. Unfortunately, we do have a variety of rebels that just don't seem to go away, and the only thing that we could really do to improve that rebellion factor is obviously to get more legitimacy. But because we were bankrupt, we went to negative 100 prestige, and we went to 0 legitimacy, and I think we went to like negative 3 stability or something crazy. But ultimately, we did have enough resources to try to get out of that hole. And where we stand now is we are basically gearing up for a war against the Ottomans. However, I think we're going to try to go for a lot of smaller targets first. Maybe countries like Sweden, maybe trying to ally ourselves with Great Britain might be a good option. And maybe even the Teutonic Order tipping and, biting away at bits and pieces of the Teutons might be a great option. Okay, we are making 8.71 ducats a month. Khiva here, we have 5 vassals. We have Circassia, Chernigov, we have Smolensk, and we have Theodoro. We are beginning the annexation of Circassia right now. However, I would like to begin the annexation of Chernigov, but we can't do that until the 8th of January, 1568. So let us go ahead and just peace out and wait for just a second. Man, I desperately need legitimacy, but it's going to take 94 years to get to 100. So obviously we need to do what we can. Kievan separatists are going to rise up, and there's nothing we can do about it, but at least they are the correct religion, and that is good news. I have too few rivals, absolutely going to annihilate the Ottomans. Supposedly, we have a bigger army than they do, which I highly doubt. Also, I would like to go ahead and annihilate Sweden. They have a much bigger navy than we do. Looking at Persia, supposedly we are obviously allied. I need about 10 favors for them to basically join in. And the idea, if I could somehow annex Circassia, I would like to obviously try to begin an annexation of Georgia as well. It's going to be pretty challenging, but if I somehow beat the Ottomans, I'm going to try to give a variety of territories over to Georgia, try to give Theodoro a variety of territories as well. And not only are they going to, swing around this Orthodox faith, and, convert a variety of provinces, but it's also going to grow our country as well. Taking a quick glance at the invest in a new idea, I now have the ability to get permanent land leader fire for the rest of the game. It's going to be pretty amazing, also pretty broken. One thing that I really absolutely want is I want the additional discipline, and I want the recover of army morale speed. And unfortunately, it is going to take a little bit of time until we actually get that. We do have an institution tech penalty, and we are behind with 2 loans. Let's go ahead, unpause the game. Where do we stand right now? We are basically trying to repay these loans, and it would work a lot better if we had a little bit less army maintenance. And we only have 3 forts, which is actually pretty bad. I would love to go ahead and build a little bit more to secure some of these borders, but maybe we could go ahead and try to grab some, more vassals to try to do the protection for us. I might even try to go ahead and do an annexation of Galicia. Unfortunately, we would have to declare war upon them. And surprisingly enough, we can actually do this right now. You know what? My only issue, though, is I don't know. I have 6 of 5 diplomatic relations right now. I don't think that's really a good idea. And obviously we're behind in manpower. We should probably declare war on the Teutons. They are allied with the Hessians and Magdeburg, so both of those countries don't matter. Hessians are down here somewhere. There they are. So we could probably annihilate the Teutons. Maybe even bringing some units on over. They have a navy, we don't. I mean, obviously we have 10 ships, but I don't think I would call that a navy. Our annexation of Circassia is coming along well. We're gaining almost 738 manpower. So one thing that I would like to do is, take maybe a few provinces. Maybe take Memel, take a few other provinces. I do need to be cognizant of my coalitions, which is absolutely none. So I guess I could bite away at the Teutons. I would love to take some sort of woods provinces and they build forts there. Or I would like to release some nations, but unfortunately, we already have quite a bit of, vassals as we speak. I'd like more. I need a lot of things. Okay, what can I do? Can I milk any of these estates? No, I cannot. So I guess all we could really do is just sit back, relax, try to pay off some of these loans, and obviously try to, gain more and more manpower. If I declared war on Sweden, Persia would actually attack me as well. Surprisingly enough, even though, looks like they don't want to be an ally, even though we had pretty high trust. They broke our trust, and that makes me sad. I gave them their independence, and they gobbled up Norway, they gobbled up Denmark as well, and bits and pieces of Finland that they owned previously. Improvements in production technology for a small amount of inflation. We are going to gain 50 admin, and I guess with that admin, might as well go ahead and reduce this inflation down to 1.52. Not a bad goal. I'm still a little worried about all of these rebels, and there's really nothing we can do. Looking at Karakum, where are you? That's Karaman. Where is Karakum? Okay, so that's what's happening. Basically, the reason why people are upset is we are trying to do some conversions. Our missionaries are done as we speak. And let's find Karakum once again. 1.1 unrest, and it's because of our separatism and low legitimacy. Royal marriage from Theodoro. Is there anything that we can convert? Probably. Let's try to do this conversion now. 27 months. And I suppose we could try to do this one as well. Alright, well, we've got 6 legitimacy, so 6 out of 100 people actually like us. How are we going to continue to grow? We could declare war on Lithuania on 1578, so that's 9 years from now. That's going to take a very long time. If I declared war on Sweden, Persia would come in, and I cannot risk that. So I think my best option is to just, pay off these loans, try to grow my manpower, and, try to, attack the Ottomans when they're weak. I don't know who exactly they're going to attack next, but it would be pretty amazing if I could give Theodoro a few provinces of my own. I could go after Bukhara. They are allied with the Ottomans. I'd rather attack the Ottomans themselves. Would anybody else like to join me? Spain, would you ever like to be an ally? No, but it doesn't mean we can't improve relations. And I have another diplomat not doing anything. France hates me. Great Britain, we can improve relations, or at least try to. Russian claims in the east, 10 prestige, and we now have a permanent claim on the Ural region. I am just so far behind on technology. I really want to embrace the printing press, but I don't think it's going to be near us anytime soon. And it's also going to cost a lot of money as well. While we're waiting here, our army maintenance is at pretty much top speed, and we don't like that. Oh, you know what? We were going to declare war on the Teutons, and we never did. They are obviously very busy. Let's go ahead and recall you from Great Britain. And can we just declare war outright? We could ally them. That would not be bad. That would actually be phenomenal. Let's do that. I was going to declare war upon them, but I guess let's go ahead and offer them an alliance. And the idea is I want the Teutonic Order and Persia to all come and assist me, to help take out the Ottomans. So Circassia is going to dive away, and unfortunately we have too many relations. I do need to keep Theodoro. Chernigov could go, and let's go ahead and begin that now. Okay, is there anything I could do? Textile manufactories would be pretty amazing. All of these units, I suppose, can make their way down. It's going to take a very long time until the Teutons actually give us enough favors. I guess it's only going to be 10 years. But all we really want to do is have the Teutons and have the Persians attack the Ottomans. And it would be pretty great if I had Georgia on my side. Don't think that's going to happen. Is there anybody that I could destroy now? I could go with Galicia. I mean, independence... Well, yeah, let's go for it. Let's send all of our troops on over. Send them on down. And I guess all we're going to do is, you know, don't get me wrong, I would like to take territory, but my primary goal isn't necessarily to take territory. It's to get money, pay off these loans, and obviously gain some prestige, and therefore gain some legitimacy. We're now up to positive 8 legitimacy. Kievan separatists. We're still working on that. Can I get any more stability? Not really. Our inquisitors working very hard. Let's actually get the national unrest, and then a lot of these should go away. Aha! It's worked. Okay, let's go ahead and also declare war. I need a diplomat. Everybody is working very, very hard. Let's repay one of these loans. And now declaring our war. Reconquest would probably be our best option. You are going to go here, you're going to go there, you're going to go there. I'm going to try to give all of these to Chernigov. I have no idea if it's going to work. I have no idea who hates me, but I guess we will find out sooner rather than later. Could I outright vassalize them? Yes, I can. I'm not going to, though, because obviously what I need to do is cede territory on over. I could give it to Theodoro as well. Let's take the 5 legitimacy. And I would say that this war is going quite well. I am planning on taking out Lithuania sometime soon. And you know what? I could even go after Polotsk. Maybe. Nobody seems to have any actual claims on this territory, and I don't have any adjacent territory either. So I guess that is impossible for now. Alright, let's stack these units on up. This guy has a siege, and he has 4 cannons. This is going to go down significantly. And we have a disease outbreak. Just my luck. How close are we to getting the printing press? I hate to do this. I'm going to get a few loans. And let's just get the printing press now. And now that we have embraced the printing press, we now get stability cost modifier minus 5%. But what's neat is the rest of the world is actually going to start getting the printing press as well. Okay. Give them support. They should have stayed home. How many loans do I need to pay off? Is it 4? Yes, 2,446 coins. That is fine. I need to take as much money as I can from these units. Negative 14 going down to negative 7. Alright, also, while we're waiting here, we obviously are getting a lot of extra manpower. Do we want prestige from land battles? Or do we want the Tenile? I think we want the Tenile. And let's also get textile manufacturing. We are so far behind. Let people sample new religions. You would think we would break down these walls, but I guess not. And it looks like we can get a few states as well. Do I need to add another 4 cannons? This is literally ridiculous. It's gone on for about a year now. And I can convert additional units. Waiting for you. Okay, sending in 42,000 troops just to remove this threat. And let us wait until this missionary is done. Sending somebody on down to Sarai. And sending somebody down to Samara. Alright, all of these units have been taken out. We are slowly but surely making our way back into the game, and I think I'm going to try to give everything to Chernigov. I don't think that's really the best idea, but I think that's what we're going to do. I can't core anything. Chernigov, and 1 unit needs to stay. This can go to Chernigov as well. Actually, this could go to Theodoro. Can it, though? It should. There it is. Okay, this can go to Chernigov. Let's go ahead and give all of these provinces to our vassals and take all of their money. No one's going to join the coalition against us. And you're going to Theodoro. We are good to go. Okay, eventually we're going to take out Lithuania, take out the Ottomans, and continue to try to grow as much as we can. When can we destroy Lithuania? 1578. And Polotsk. Unfortunately, we can't declare war on you with either vassal. Alright, you're going to come on over, you're going to go here, and you are going to go there. Chernigov will be vassalized in time. I would really like to use some of this money to obviously pay off some loans, but I also want to go ahead and build some castles. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's repay one of our loans for now. We have 1,869 coin left to pay off. Might as well ask for a contribution now. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, we got the good amount. It had over 50% influence. I could purchase a new ability, blockade, impact on siege, probably what we're going to do, even though we don't really have an actual navy. Looks like Theodoro going to continue to grow. They are obviously Orthodox. Chernigov is Orthodox as well. I kind of like that. Glorious Arms. Actually, what we need to do is unlock the T-Nile, giving us better combat width and infantry capabilities. Okay, well, we've made some money. Trying to continue to grow. I would love to have more yearly army tradition and a reduction with advisors. And it'd be pretty amazing. Actually, by the time offensive ideas is unlocked, we're also going to have more morale and fire damage reductions. That's pretty great. Alright, we have a small revolt. Nothing we can't handle. All the way up here in Smolensk, though. And where are we going to attack? We probably need to go ahead and improve relations with the Teutons. At least while we're waiting. And just try to cut them off from important affairs. Has announced the Ottomans as a rival. Still a little concerned about Circassia and Chernigov, but we are doing everything we can. Let's go ahead and reduce our army maintenance. Mothball the only 3 forts we have, and we're going to be making a lot more money. We obviously need to repay these loans. We need to do a lot of things. I don't plan on attacking the Ottomans until everybody is ready to go. Obviously, the Persians are very close, and the Teutons got about 7 more years. Wow! We broke our alliance with Persia. That is not what I wanted to have happen at all. Can I help us out here? We have a negative 102 opinion of them. I am very saddened by that. Or they hate... I like them, but they hate us. Never mind. I hate them, but they like us. Whatever. Alright, we already have 3 stability, so for 133 ducats, we can gain 50 admin. I'm very upset that the Persians decided to leave us. And now, Persia is allied with Sweden. I don't think I like that. Okay, well, if I declared war on Sweden, I probably could annihilate them fairly easily. We would go after Viborg. I'm just worried that if the Ottomans attack us, it would be a repeat of last time. Does anybody hate the Ottomans as much as we do? Obviously, Spain hates the Ottomans. But they don't want to ally me. How many troops do the Ottomans actually have? Let's look at armies. They probably have way more than we do. Excuse me. What? They only have 20,000 troops? That doesn't make sense. Why do they have so little? I mean, obviously, I think they're in debt. Cyprus, Tunis, and Bukhara. Tunis would come in. Bukhara doesn't really matter anymore. I don't even know where they are. All the way down here. Bukhara. Here they are. Okay, well, what we're going to do, obviously try to get a lot of our income back. Let's speed up the clock here. And I obviously want to declare war on the Ottomans. But it's going to be dangerous, and it's going to be a little messy. Let's get the T-Nile. And now we are ahead of time once again. Unlocking a, I believe it was better cavalry. Ooh, look at all of this offensive shock. Okay, we now have a new heir. Absolute garbage. Can he just die? Cancel, and he is 31 years old, and he is a sinner. Let's make him into a leader. 2211. Not bad, but could be a lot better. Royal marriage from Theodoro. Yes, please. We have one missionary. And what just happened? Our heir has just died and giving us an even worse heir. How old is our new heir? Not old enough to be of age. He is 0 years old. Oh my goodness. That is literally horrible. Let's get the early modern administration. We are definitely behind schedule with admin and diplo and military tech. Well, at least we can focus on military power, at least for now. And sending somebody over. Now, one thing I could do is I could begin colonizing Siberia, at least while we wait. It is going to cost some diplo power, which I think is fine. Printing press gives benefits. And Russia is growing stronger and stronger, larger than ever. And unfortunately, we're losing some diplo power, but I guess that's fine. Can I repay another loan? I should be able to. And let us gain 5 Patriarch authority. Surprisingly enough, we now have very high legitimacy. 100 population in Tunisia. And I can't vassalize these guys because we supposedly own cores. When can I declare war on Lithuania? 1578. I am practically ready to annihilate the Ottomans. I would like an additional alliance with some other people. But it says we have 6 of 5 diplomatic relations already. It's kind of hard to believe that. Got some revolts. And let's take a quick glance. Okay, we've got 5 vassals and 1 ally. Unfortunately, that ally, we haven't really improved relations that much. But I'm hoping you'll come to my aid when we call. You're gonna come on over, you're gonna come on there. Annexation of both countries is going well, but it looks like we're about to be stagnant. You're gonna go there, you are gonna go here. And I can convert additional provinces again. It's gonna take some time. Probably should have gone with like Toro Pets or something like that. But it is what it is. We're gaining about 7 monthly power every single turn. And it looks like we are taking our time. Let's gain a free stability because we can. Missionary strength will improve. And we have 80,000 manpower. And we are at our maximum. So should we create another 14 units? I think we should. An 824. And let's title this Defense. And the idea is all we're trying to do is just get stronger and stronger. It says we're building 15, which I don't like. An 824, and it says we're building 15. Can I not count? I don't know, whatever. I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. Integration of Circassia, which is great news. Let's go ahead and also root out syncretism once again. The Treasury reform and the abolition of the Kormlengi system. Only reform the Treasury. For the next 40 years, national taxation. For the next 40 years, administrative reduction would be nice. Or, for 50 admin, we could get both. I absolutely... So basically, what it's saying is for 50 admin, we can get national tax modifier plus 10%. Yes, let's do that. Okay, let's also unlock the glorious arms, and now, therefore, our yearly army tradition is significantly higher. We're going to need a lot of military power, about 200, to purchase those, the troops that we need. All 14 of you are ready. Integration is complete once again. And we do actually have a very small, but very useful, military fort. I've been playing a while. Once again, these Streltsy are not needed. Let's disband you, and we're going to try to do an 8-2-4. And there we have it. We basically got roughly 14 times 5, 70,000 troops. It says we have 71, which I don't know if I believe. Unless we have one unit running around here somewhere. Now we should be down to 4 of 5 diplomatic relations. Would Austria like to be my ally? And now what we're standing to do is bring in Austria and bring in the Teutons for our war against the Ottomans. I'm obviously going to grant some territory to Austria if they come to my aid. Military access, sure, why not? You would think Persia would help. Persia is allied to the Russian rival of Sweden. What if I improve relations a lot? I honestly thought they would come to my aid, but I guess not. Royal marriage from Austria, absolutely. We have 5 of 5 diplomatic relations, and it looks like Lithuania is being eaten alive by Polotsk, which I don't mind. Our truce with Lithuania has ended. And we now are getting quite a bit of prestige from all of our, missionary conversions. I really want Persia to be my ally, and I can't do anything. What if I ask for military access? Try to cut him off from important affairs. I want to proclaim a guarantee. I'm going to try to send them a gift. Yeah, -2 reasons. If I send them a gift, they might like me enough again. That's an expensive gift. Yes, they absolutely want an alliance. I'm gonna... We cannot ask Persia for this, as we needed to have a positive opinion of him. Currently at -47, and there's nothing I can do. That is so sad. Like, I want this alliance, but we don't like them, but they like us. Is it ever going to change? Probably not. Still waiting for a lot of our manpower back. Obviously, we just donated almost half a loan, which makes me upset. Well, we have some missionaries that are complete. I'm pretty much ready to declare my war. It says we have more troops than the Ottomans, though I don't necessarily know if I believe that. I think what I'm going to do is probably build... It would be cool if we had some forts. It'd be cool if we had an ally. The Teutons will probably come to our aid. Let's improve relations while we're here. And I could go ahead and declare war on Polotsk by building up our spy network and giving all of their land to Smolensk. And I could declare war on Lithuania right now. Take that tiny, itty-bitty province. And I guess that's actually exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously, in the meantime, our manpower is growing. We are waiting for some treasury. Let's actually get another loan. I know. This is going to get bad. Let's also hire some units. 1 and 2. Okay, Lithuania is now mine. Let's take all of their money, which isn't much. Let's core that province that we've just taken. And unfortunately, we still have the time of troubles. Do we want improved drainage? I think we do. I would absolutely love scientific experimentation. Renewing some loans. This is going to get a little expensive, as obviously we have a lot of army maintenance. We are going to need a commandant. And let's bring our army maintenance down just a little bit. Global trade power improvements. And what I'm going to try to do is grant Theodoro probably all of this Crimean territory. It would be cool if Georgia would be my vassal, but it doesn't look like they want to do that. Russia owns Georgian core provinces. Go figure. Can I declare on them? Persia would be my enemy, and I don't want that. Looks like Persia has declared war on a lot of countries. So what would happen if I declared war on Bukhara? The Ottomans would come to their aid. What if I declared war on the Ottomans? Bukhara would not join in, most likely, because they're going to get their butt whooped. I still want this commandant. Oh, perfect timing. And now we are going to be unlocking ship trade power propaganda, or something like that. Propagation. Well, I'm ready to declare war on the Ottomans. Tunisia and Cyprus don't necessarily matter. However, we have a lot of troops. We don't have maximum manpower yet, but it would be so much easier if I built some small forts and prevented the enemy from just crossing through altogether. Don't know the best way to go about this, though. And let's go ahead and unlock some better siege. We're getting closer and closer to significantly more discipline. And I think my goal is to obviously take bits and pieces of Crimea. Eventually we'll go after Genoa, assuming that these rebels do their job. Do I want to build a powerful castle here? Kind of. You know, if I build it inside the mountains, I could easily annihilate them. They're not going to go through Georgia. They'd have to go this direction. Let's do that. We are running so low on money. Here is a fort. Here, I don't think we're going to build any more because we're going to block out this side. I don't think Bukhara is going to come to their aid. In the meantime, our manpower is growing. We are down about 4 loans. Oh my goodness, this episode has gone on far too long. Thank you again for joining me. I will see you in our next adventure.